Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a complete breakdown on how you can get JIANLIAN here at NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. As y'all can see, I have not completed this set yet on my account. I did get gameplay with him earlier. If y'all want to check that out, see how good the card is. Spoiler alert, he's the best power forward in the game. But I still have to add 4 more players and the last Lunar New Year Takeover event card to this to be able to get Yi, and I'm not fully completed with all that stuff yet, but I'm going to be breaking down how to get each takeover player just real quickly. I did make a video on some of them, but not all of them, and then also how to get all 5 of these event card pieces so that you can get Yi and add him to your squad, because adding the best power forward to your team for free is definitely something you're going to want to do. But before we go into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 9,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. That being said, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off by talking about how you can get all 5 event pieces. So if you come down here to the Lunar New Year event, this is the only tab that you'll need for all of this stuff. But starting with this, you have to get 5 event pieces. As you can see, I've gotten 4. I still need to get event piece 5. Now, to get event piece 5, you have to complete the New Year Spotlight Challenge, which is down here in challenges. You come over here to Spotlight Challenges, and it's the Lunar New Year Spotlight. Got to complete all 4 of these challenges to get the collectible, basically the final Lunar New Year collectible, the 5th Lunar New Year collectible. So once you complete all these challenges, you will be able to get the card, basically. So I'm going to have to knock these out later today so that I can get that last event card. But with that being said, that'll get you the 5th one. The first 4, you have an option between an online and an offline to do each of these. The way I did it for the first piece, I did 15 triple threat online games. Second piece, I did 15 clutch time online games. You got to win both of them, and then winning 8 unlimited games for the third piece. And the 4th piece was win 10 games in a row. Now, instead, you could also, if you want, for the 4th piece, win triple threat online co-op games, 10 of those, win 15 domination games, win 30 clutch time offline games, and win 30 triple threat offline games. So there are offline options and online options to get each of those 4 event cards. Plus, you got to complete the spotlight, and once you do all of those things, you will be able to get the all 5 of those event cards. Now, the other part is the 10 takeover players that you have to get. So the takeover players are Larry Nance, Wang, the other one is Jeremy Lin, Buddy Hield, Stephon Marbury, Ha-Seong Jin, Sean Marion, Al Harrington, Mel Daniels, and Fred VanVleet, and I believe that is all 10. Yes, it is. So to get Larry Nance, starting off with him, the only thing I still have to do is get 1 more dunk in a triple threat offline game, and I'll get that card. I'm basically done, but it's 10 dunk in triple threat offline, 5 dunks in TTO or co-op, 10 dunks in clutch time offline, 5 dunks in clutch time online, 5 dunks in unlimited, and 5 dunks in limited. So it's basically 5 or 10 dunks in each online and offline mode outside of domination to get Larry Nance. So not a hard grind here. Same thing with Wang. I'm very close to him as well. I just got to win 2 more clutch time offline games using 5 Mavericks players. Also 21 points to the Clippers center, 2 blocks to the Mavs player, 4 3-pointers with a center in a game, and 5 badges applied to players to complete that one. Jeremy Lin is a locker code. You just got to enter this locker code 2K23-MyTEAM-LNY-Jeremy-Lin-17 to get the card. You don't even have to score 20 points with them in a game. You just have to get the card. This is for XP if you want to complete this challenge, but you don't actually have to complete this challenge. You just got to enter the locker code and get the card. Buddy Hield, you got to get 42 points with the Kings player in a game, apply 10 shoes, which I'm gonna have to do. I'll probably just apply like bronze shoes to gold players or something, and then 7 triple threat or triple threat online games using 3 Pacers players. I'll knock out 7 triple threat offline games later today and do that one, and then 3 games with 13 Kings players as well. Definitely recommend knocking this out in the mid-range challenge with a team full of Kings players. 11 3-pointers with the shooting guard I'm already done with, and 12 rebounds with shooting guards over multiple games I'm also already done with. The last player that I don't have yet is Stephon Marbury, which is 50 points with a Suns player in a game, 20 assists with a Suns PG in a game, apply 5 badges to players, 5 clutch time offline or online games using Suns players, which again I will do in offline, and then career high rebounds, which is going to be 11 rebounds with point guards over multiple games. The last 2 players are Ha-Seong Jin, who also has a locker code. Y'all can read the locker code right there. I'm not going to read it out like I did with Jeremy Lin, but again, just enter that locker code. You'll get the card for free. You don't have to score 20 points with them, but if you do, you'll get 1500 XP as well. Sean Marion is 44 points with the Suns small forward, 6 blocks with Suns players in 1 game, 22 rebounds with Mavericks players in 1 game, and then grading 10 cards, 7 triple threat or triple threat online games using Mavericks players, which I did in triple threat, and then 3 wins using 13 Suns players in your lineup, which again I did in the mid-range challenge. Al Harrington, all you got to do is complete his skill challenge, which requires you to score 42 points and make 7 threes with any player. That's all that challenge is. It's going to be under skill challenges in that challenge menu, and it is not a hard challenge at all. That's how you get that card. And then the last 2 cards are Fred VanVleet, who also has his own challenge. All this challenge is, it's a skill challenge as well. All you got to do is get 17 assists with a player in a game, and you'll get Fred VanVleet. And the last player is Mel Daniels, who have to get 50 rebounds with Pacers players over multiple games. This is easiest to do in triple threat offline. 20 blocks of centers, same thing, also easier to do in triple threat offline. And then you can get the points in the paint in the same triple threat offline games. 10 points in the paint with a clutch time or clutch time online game as well, and grading 10 more cards to get Mel Daniels, and that is the last player that you need for Yi. So basically we got 2 locker code players, 2 challenge players in Fred VanVleet and Al Harrington, and then we have a bunch of other grindable stuff for Nance, Wang, Buddy, Marbury, Sean Marion, and Mel Daniels. So that's how you get those 10 players, and once you get those 10 players and those 5 event card pieces, you get yourself a free Yi, who is the best power forward currently in my team. So hopefully this video breaks it down for y'all pretty easily, just explains how to get each player real fast, and you can use this video as a guide to get Yi. One thing I will remind you of, a lot of these players expire in 23 hours, so keep that in mind. Several of these players expire in 23 hours, so you're going to want to make sure you're getting these challenges done and things like that very quickly. Make sure you get it done today if you want the CE card, because it doesn't look like he's going to be sticking around. He's not going to be available till the end of the season or anything like that. You got to stay caught up, and you got to make sure you knock this out today if you are behind. But you do have another day, basically a full day pretty much, to finish this up. So that being said, hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.